Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Tiny Garden Project. After all the rain, delays, and muddy days, it finally felt like we were moving forward again. In the last video, we completed the foundation trenches and started building the foundation walls. This time, we finally finished the walls and prepared the base for our future tiny home. Seeing the foundation walls come up was exciting because, for the first time, the project was beginning to look less like a construction site and more like the start of a real home. While the team continued working on the foundation, I decided to tackle another small project. Because we were deep into the rainy season, I painted my gate with a black paint to protect it from rust. The rains have been quite heavy here in Kenya, and I wanted to make sure it stayed in good condition while everything else was taking shape. Once the foundation walls were complete, we couldn't rush into filling them immediately. The walls needed time to dry and gain strength fast. So we gave them time, and then the following day we came back ready for the next stage. Before filling the foundation, we removed any unnecessary clay soil from inside because clay holds a lot of moisture and it wasn't suitable for what we needed. After clearing it out, we started filling the entire foundation with hardcore. Wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow, the space slowly began to fill up. It was hard work, and watching the team move all that material by hand really reminded me how much effort goes into every stage of building. We eventually ran out of the larger hardcore stones, so we had to order another load. This time, the material was slightly finer because it will be used for the upper layers before the floor was cast. Once all the hardcore was in place, the next step was compaction. The team carefully compacted and leveled everything to create a firm base for what would come next. After that, an anti-termite treatment was applied. This helps protect the future structure from termite damage, and it is one of those important steps that happens behind the scenes but can make a very big difference in the long run.
Itabaki tu hapo tu mwisho ikiogopanga.
Hiyo dawa izangi.
Mtu hata ipande aje kuje hata hiyo nini. Lakini sigilia itamboni.
Next came the black membrane. This acts as a barrier to help prevent moisture from rising up through the ground into the floor.
Hata lekea najua mambo yangu ikilo.
Then a layer of BRC mesh was then laid on top. This steel reinforcement helps strengthen the concrete floor and reduces the chances of cracking over time.
Yaani mpaka inabaki.
Once everything was positioned and secured, it was finally time to prepare the concrete. Slowly, the floor was poured, spread, leveled, and smoothened out. And just like that, something that had started as trenches filled with rainwater was now beginning to resemble the foundation of a home. We then left the floor to cure and dry properly before moving on to the next exciting stage, which is the actual walls of the tiny house. Every step of this journey reminds me that rebuilding doesn't happen overnight. Whether you are rebuilding a home, a dream, a garden, or even your life, progress often comes one small step at a time. Thank you so much for following this journey with me. And if you're enjoying the Tiny Garden Project, please consider subscribing to the channel and joining us as we continue building this little dream from the ground up. In the next video, we will finally begin putting up the walls of the tiny house, and I can't wait to share that part of the journey with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next video.